Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Happy Monday. Let's get started right away and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have for my Aquas today. First card up is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So we have some type of, I'm talking to a masculine right here. Something in your life is coming to an end that has not been good to you. This has been something that has affected you in very negative ways. Possibly even felt toxic to you. I see it ending, and I see something new coming in for you that is going to brighten things up and make your life feel a lot happier and a lot lighter. Okay, I also see that you are somehow connecting to Spirit. So I feel like this is for somebody, either yourself or you were with someone else. There's something connected to you or someone else you were with that was bringing in some very dark, I want to say, dark energy. Okay, but I see that you're changing that now. All right, you've decided that you want change, and specifically whatever this darkness was, I see you're also committed to this. So you're committed to not putting up with this anymore, or not having this in your life. All right, if this is you, please comment below the video and let's continue. I do offer readings, guys. If you're in the need for a reading or you want a reading, you can click on the description below the video to see what my services are and email me so I can send you directions. All right, here is some kind of communication from work. Oh, this isn't good, guys. This is a negative communication from this boss figure. All right, so having the Tower moment, this could be a layoff. This could be a firing, unfortunately. Sometimes, you know, and if you're getting fired, guys, don't be ashamed and don't feel bad about yourself in connection to being fired, okay? Because a lot of these companies, they have an alternate reasoning why they're firing people, including yourself. Okay, so if they fire you because, you know, they really wanted to do a layoff, but firing you, they don't have to pay into unemployment, you see. So they come up with a bogus reason to fire you, and it saves them money in the long run. So this probably has nothing to do with anything you did. Okay, they were just looking to cut corners, looking to trim their bottom line, and you happen to just be there. Okay, I'm seeing you bouncing back from this, though. I'm seeing that you're not going to let this get to you. You need money, so you're just going to use your beautiful charm that you have and your wit that you have, and you're going to go find something else. So you're not going to skip a beat here. Your money is not going to become depleted, and actually I see the opposite. I see your money growing. Okay, and you're going to be able to do this through prayer, through your connection to Spirit. Okay, whoever that may be to you, always connect, because you will have a good outcome as long as you're connecting, unless of course you're not meant to have whatever it is you're praying about. Then you will have, you just have to have trust. You will then have a different, I'll say, a different experience, okay, than the one you wished you had gotten. Here I'm seeing this Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's about to meet someone and fall in love, meet someone at the workplace, it looks like, or connected to the workplace. So this could be you on a business meeting, you going out of town for business, you meeting someone in an actual meeting in the workplace, or somebody new coming in. All right, some of you are going to be meeting people from work, and this is going to lighten the load at work, because there's been really nothing to look forward to there. You're not happy there. You're not feeling fulfilled there. And when this happens to us, guys, just know that this is your soul. It's not aligned with what you're doing anymore. And yes, it can be quite upsetting if you've gone to school for years of your life only to find out years later that this is not resonating with you anymore, the type of work you're doing, and you have to start over. Okay, but that's okay. Because, you know, there's all different routes to go. Sometimes we can think of something still within the realms of what we're doing, but different, that might service people more. So we're, you know, helping others. Sometimes instead of going back to college for years and years, we can just go to a like a trade school and find something interesting. All right, and just let me tell you guys, trade schools are changing now. We're moving into this 5D. You'll be blown away when you look into the brochures of trade schools. So for one, in my brochure that I still receive, I guess maybe because my daughter is still living here with me, but yeah, it's a you know, has all the courses listed, and there's a ton of, there's things in there like mediumship and things that are quite spiritual that I've never seen in a trade school before, right? So yeah, there's all kinds of things. There's pages upon pages of spiritual enlightening type courses now that you can do in these trade schools close to your home. All right, but I am seeing the things that used to, you know, upset you, the things that were creating confusion in your life. I'm seeing in the center a balancing of happiness. I'm seeing more happiness. This feels like that baseline of happiness that I'm talking about, that you guys are going to start feeling more and more often. And once you feel it, guys, it's different than any emotion you've ever felt before, so you will be able to recognize it. It's a very calm feeling with joy and happiness, and you'll know it because when you feel joyful to go to the dentist or something like that, you're in that. You're in it right then and there. All right, or you're feeling joyful because you're paying your bills. You're in that baseline. That the baseline is it. That means eventually that will be the baseline. You will feel like that all the time. Okay, so the old emotions will be going away, those 3D emotions of, you know, anger, upset, fear, shame, all of those negative emotions will be going out the window. All right, so you know, this is something that we can only dream about right now. We can't really wrap our heads around that and how this could be so, but it's going to be. All right, so one of you, it looks like at least one of you is focusing on this beautiful feminine, okay? And something about this, though, is there's something you want from her, but something about the scenario is making you feel stuck, as if maybe you're never going to have this relationship, or she's never going to come around, or maybe she doesn't even know how you're feeling about her right now. With this, with the way that you're feeling is like you're carrying a weight on your shoulders. But I also see you're very focused on her. All right, this is something you're wanting, and I do believe that you are going to get it because you have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing with joy and happiness over something you're wanting. So to me, that says it all. All right, so you will end up with this feminine. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing, and eventually it is going to happen. All right, we have the Page of Wands now and an ending coming in very fast. This ending is going to catch you off guard. It's going to throw you off kilter a bit. And because it's coming in, it looks unexpected, or it's coming in faster than you could have imagined, okay? What Spirit is saying to you, though, is as much as this may hurt for a little while, as much as this is going to sting, this is going to create a whole new life for you that would not have been able to open up without this ending. So there was something about this situation that was meant to be temporary, whether it was maybe some lessons needed to be learned or some teachings needed to be taught. All right, I do see that this ending, that by the way is coming in really fast if I haven't mentioned it. I am seeing happiness afterwards, okay? Not just happiness, but a great sense of peace. Like, and I feel like this is going to bring you to a next phase in your life that you were meant to have, that you were meant to be in, like a new path, let's say, a totally new path that is going to bring in serenity, happiness, and security in your life, okay? And I just heard, I've never really felt all of that at once. That's going to be amazing, okay? So maybe many of you have never gotten to that point where you have felt total serenity and peace and have been able to feel secure financially. That's what that card is saying today. All right. Also, that a great many of you are going to reach this point where you're going to feel all of that. This is going to be a victory for a lot of you, something you've always wanted and wished for. Excuse me, guys. Okay. But I am also seeing there's somebody in your life who's judging you. All right, judging your beliefs, judging the way you operate, or something to that effect that you're trying to get closer with. But they're kind of, in a sense, pushing you away a little bit with some type of negativity or judgment. Okay, this person that's judging you is also working on themselves to a degree. So they're working on that, the judgment aspect of themselves. Okay, so this is somebody who has caught themselves and knows that in the past they can be harsh. They did judge people around them a little harshly, and that they're catching it and they're trying to come around with that and fix that. Okay, so I'm seeing movement with this person having a victory as well. So overall, what I'm feeling from this entire reading, guys, is different than I've ever felt before, the whole of you. Even the ones who are not completely awake yet. You're all starting to move in the same direction. You're all starting to move toward 5D. You're all starting to move into higher realms, higher frequencies. You're not all on the same frequency. Some of you are on a much lower frequency, some higher, but we're all starting to move into the right direction, let's say. All right, we're all experiencing some intense personal growth right now. And a lot of us are focusing on that. We're focusing on our growth, not what other people are thinking or what other people want. And this is perfect, guys, because this means you're coming into your authentic selves. Now, I'm picking up on a feminine, something to do with children or a child that's creating some kind of stuckness. All right, so I feel like there's a child or children stuck in the middle of something between you and a decision or a person or something along that line. Okay, you are also experiencing this growth at the same time. So you basically know you're getting all your ducks in a row right now, guys. You're getting ready to move forward, move to the next timeline, let's say. So you're kind of in the mix now, knowing what's coming. You know that these solar energies are absolutely affecting your sleep. They're affecting you with headaches, body pains. Best thing to do is, if you're experiencing these things, guys, go out and ground. Go out with no shoes on. Make sure you're on, sand or something natural of the earth. Dirt, sand, grass, maybe wood. And then, you only need a few minutes out there a day. This is grounding you, helping your frequency get back in line. If you're sick, if you have a disease, this is very good to bring your body back in alignment to where it's supposed to be, to get rid of ailments, sicknesses, and things you shouldn't have in your body. All right, of course you have to eat clean and eat organic and do other things. We get sick, guys, from eating the wrong things. It's all about nourishment. It's all about eating clean, not eating chemicals, not taking, I'm not a doctor, and I have to say this to clear myself. I'm not saying I can treat you, but I am saying that for me, natural things work. Natural things cure. Chemicals don't. Okay, they put a band-aid on things. Okay, so there, I said it. All right, so I'm seeing some kind of movement toward you, Aquarius. So there's some kind of wow, there's some huge opportunity coming your way, it looks like. And this is specific to Aquarius. This is specific to Aquarius. You're going to get clarity on this as it's moving in. And I feel like this is not a tangible opportunity. It's not something you're going to be able to hold in your hand or even visualize it, see it. This is going to be something energetically, spiritually, that is going to show up as an opportunity for you. This could be an opportunity for you to gain clarity. I feel like this clarity, it has a direct connection to your being an empath and your empathic gifts. All right, so there's something that's getting ready to come on board to connect you even further to your gifts more powerfully. You're ready, guys. I see the Queen of Swords here. I see you ready. I see my Aquariuses are super strong these days and ready for anything. You're ready for anything, guys. All right, here I'm seeing with this Four of Swords, some of you are going to be taking a vacation or a break. All right, and I feel like this is for those of you who, again, this is for my Aquarians, okay? Those of you who are feeling empathetic, loving, giving, and being kind, okay? Your heart is turning into a kindness vessel, all right? So in the middle, even though there's some stuckness still, I see that whatever this is that's coming during this vacation or this break, this is a mental break you all need, okay? If you can do it, kudos to you. If you can't, make the weekend a vacation. Turn it into a tropical vacation, all right? Just get all your favorite foods, do all the things you love to do, hunker down, invite friends, play games, play cards, whatever, okay? Whatever you love to do, whatever's going to make you feel relaxed and happy, go ahead and spoil yourself, okay? Because you deserve it. I'm seeing you all as very empathetic, loving, giving people who might be feeling some kind of stuckness right now, some kind of way. And this is going to create, like, you're going to feel refreshed after this. This is something you need, okay? This downtime, mostly the mental part of the downtime, is going to be able to, it's going to offer you a chance to allow some of these things that need to be released from your psyche released. It's going to cause or create or help you release a lot of baggage that has been making you feel stuck. And I'm seeing when you come out of this, you are going to feel like a new person. It's going to feel like a new beginning. It's going to be a big justice for you. All right, so things are going to happen while you're taking this downtime that you're not aware of, and it's going to be something very special. Okay, seeing that there is some type of financial giving in the center of this layout. Rather, I'm seeing an offering. I'm seeing like a gift or an invitation to some type of gifts that are financial coming in, that are going to bring in financial bliss, financial balance, that are going to create new starts for many of you, if not all of you, okay? And with this Nine of Wands, a lot of you are going to have a difficult time with this, and have a difficult time in believing what is happening when these doors start opening, guys. You're going to have, some of you are going to have difficulty understanding the whys, how come, like, where is this coming from? Why are the things changing so drastically? Things might even feel a little scary with the new technologies that are just going to be so weird. And, where did all these things come from? Could this be real? Could there really be you know, all the things they're talking about right now, aliens, you know, so we're in for a lot of surprises. And Aquarius, you chose to be here at this time and be the lighthouse, so you're going to see a lot. All right, I see balance and happiness coming in after a time of, you know, feeling like nothing's been working out for you. People have done things to you, just feeling like a victim in life. Okay, so some of us don't want to admit that we have felt, you know, if not like a victim, we have felt victimization over ourselves, right? Because people have done things, they've hurt us, they've created, you know, pain. And some of us are more sensitive than others. And I want to say that if you're an empath, that is why. Empaths are very empathic people, right? But for a lot of you, I see this is going to end, and they want you to use your intuition and focus on what is going to bring in this balance for you and happiness. Just focus on happiness right now. It's okay to put everything else down and focus on your happiness, okay? Your strength and your abilities, Aquarius, are, you know, just mind-blowing. All right, so a lot of you are going to make a difference doing things. You're going to make a difference in the world. This is up and coming with all these changes coming in. You're going to have the finances to do that. You're going to be making decisions. You're making decisions now regarding kindness, and this is bringing about, you know, you might feel ignored right now, guys, because you're the one bringing in most of the kindness, and maybe you're not receiving it back as much just yet, but you will be, okay? All right, let's continue. All right, it has to start somewhere, guys. We have to, you know, we were the chosen ones. We're the ones that are chosen to start spreading our light, spreading the kindness, spreading, you know, goodness out there and happiness. All right, I'm seeing with this Knight of Pentacles, this is good news regarding something that is going on behind the scenes that we are not privy to right now. They're readying something up for us. They don't want us to know just yet. It's a secret. It's secretive. All right. This is going to be the cure for the sadness. And this has something to do with other people. So sharing. So a lot of you are going to be enjoying the Ten of Pentacles in the center as well. Giving is going to bring back your karma, which is getting, okay, being on the receiving end, being happy. Finding people that are vibrating in on your level that are going to bring in happiness, joy. I heard the word safety. You're going to feel safe with the people you're choosing now to come into your life. You're going to not be afraid that anybody's going to hurt you because you are picking and choosing people that are higher vibrating, that are vibrating on your level more so. Okay, I do see riches beyond our comprehension. I'm seeing real estate being bought with these monies coming in. I'm seeing you sharing these monies with family, with community. I'm seeing, you know, just you doing all kinds of things. Everybody's doing different things, and together this is going to be a miraculous time for all of us. All right, guys, that is today's reading. I hope that I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it resonated for a lot of you. And if you're still with me, guys, please hit the like button, and I will see you tomorrow.